Good morning everybody, welcome back to Nick in China. I am in the Ganjia grasslands now, about 30 kilometers north of Xiahe. It's middle of nowhere China, to be honest, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna have a little walk around today and see what I can find. Ganjia is just to the north of Xiahe, near the southern border of Qinghai. Unlike the Sanke grasslands, which attract the tour groups, the grasslands around Ganjia are much less visited, and the old walled city and monasteries all add to its appeal. So if I appear very red, by the way, that's because yesterday I got burnt to hell in Labrang Monastery. It's not even that hot, to be honest, it's only about 17-18 degrees, but the altitude and the sun is intense. So I went out this morning before I came here, I was like, I'm going to buy a hat. Everyone wears like cowboy hats here. I was like, I'll buy a hat. But I couldn't find anything even remotely close to fitting my massive head. Runs in the family, everyone in my family has a big head. And the woman in the shop, she was like, yeah, she's like, you foreigners do have big heads. I was like, does she mean that like literally, or I'm not too sure. So if you're wondering what this wall behind me is, it is the outer wall of a city. It's called Bajiao Cheng. And it's been here for 2,000 years, so it's Han Dynasty, and obviously it hasn't been renovated, which is nice because a lot of things do get rebuilt over time in China, and they've left this pretty much as is. And inside there is still a village, and people live there. It's pretty wild because it is in the middle of nowhere. So the wall itself is it's 12-sided. It's got a couple of little gates going in, but it's just dirt-packed walls. Very unusual. Pretty cool. Right, I found a gate. Not the easiest walled city to get into, this. Pretty unusual place, this. Loads of construction, not many people. I'm not entirely sure how to get out. Solar powered street lamps, Bajiao Cheng in the 21st century. What do I think? Is there going to be a gate somewhere? Doesn't look promising. Do we think that's a gate? Not sure. If there's a yak in here, I'm going to be very upset. Kind of interesting. I didn't want to film too much. I felt like I'd penetrated some weird ancient civilization that didn't want me there. Bit weird. I get people, you know, if people look at you kind of weird, a big smile goes a long way, as they say. Definitely works in these parts. Actually, I must admit, since I've been here in Gannan, so in Xiahe, and here today, I found people to be so friendly, super friendly. It's nice. It's all got a bit of a village feel to it. Oh, I'm starting to feel short of breath. It's higher here than back in Xiahe. It's quite tough walking if you're not used to this kind of altitude. Right, I've got a driver, so I'm going to go and find him. And he's going to take me somewhere else. I don't really know where my driver is. And I don't have his phone number either, so that's good. I think that's his car. I'm pretty sure that's my guy. Towards the mountains at the north edge of the grasslands is Nurkang Cave, a pilgrimage site for Buddhists. I didn't feel the urge to lower myself down a rope into the caves, especially as my driver told me that people fall and die going here from time to time, but the area outside is lovely. There was a very nice family atmosphere and the occasional eagle-wary Tibetan marmot. Oh, it's a bit of a hot spot for Tibetan picnickers down here. Well, it makes like these mountains in front of me are so steep. Looks like the wall in Game of Thrones, but you know, with less bad shit on the other side. It's just Qinghai on the other side. I think they're all right. So this part of China, the south of Gansu, and also Xiahe province, which is really nearby. Historically, it was kind of what you call Amdo Tibet, so it was a part of the old Tibetan kingdom called Amdo, and that's why obviously a lot of people here still are living there. Well, they are the Tibetan people, obviously, and they still live a relatively nomadic life. Obviously, a lot of people have settled in towns and things now, but in the grassland areas around here, there's still a lot of people who just move around. It's quite fascinating, to be honest. Okay, anyone read Tibetan? Nope. There's an arrow pointing this way though. So I just stopped in at this temple, Zuohai temple, something like that. And it's of the Bon religion, which is another Tibetan religion, which I know precisely naff all about. The only difference I could notice was I felt kind of weird in there. I saw one monk, one old woman, and it was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. And the only difference I noticed was apparently you have to walk around buildings anti-clockwise. They're just doing it to mess with us, man. Luckily I got that right. The monastery is called Zuohai and is a Bon monastery, a rare thing in Gansu Province. This was something of an unknown quantity to me, so I'll keep this short and sweet. Bon is a traditional Tibetan religion which, prior to the arrival of Buddhism in the 7th century, was the dominant belief system in the region. It had a large influence on the development of Tibetan Buddhism, with many key features of Tibetan Buddhism coming from the Bon religion, including sky burials, prayer flags, and prayer wheels. You learn something new every day. This particular monastery was eerily quiet, unlike the Buddhist monasteries I visited, which are buzzing with activity. It's quite hard to put into words, this place, you know. A lot of the older people, Tibetan people, don't really speak Chinese and don't speak English, which makes travelling kind of that bit more fun. The younger kids, who are very happy and friendly, apparently they speak Chinese, English and Tibetan, which is quite impressive. To get out here, by the way, you have to take a car, so just be prepared that there's no buses, of course, that are coming out here. You need to hire a car to bring you. Basically wait around for however long you tell them, a few hours, and then go back into Xiahe. Just be prepared that your taxi driver, even if you do speak Chinese, might not speak Chinese that well. Probably speak a bit though, but there are certainly people here who don't. It's such an amazing place. There's so much to take in. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off there. I've had the best day. Not the easiest of places to get to, but well worth it. You know, stay up here for 4 or 5 hours probably. There's plenty of things to see, and it's all kind of, once you get here, it's all pretty close. Breathtaking. I'm so happy I came up here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you are not a subscriber yet to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a share as well. Thanks a lot. Stay safe and all the best. Bye bye.